Love. It's a word that carries the weight of the world, yet it's as light as a feather when it's real. When a man loves from the heart, it's not just about the physical act. It's about the soul, the connection, the unspoken promises that linger in the air like the scent of rain on a summer night. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey, a story of passion, vulnerability, and the raw truth about what men do when they're making love from the heart. This isn't just a list. It's a tale of 10 moments that define the essence of love. So, sit back, relax, and let me tell you a story you won't forget. Picture this: a dimly lit room, the soft hum of a jazz record playing in the background, and two souls intertwined. This is where our story begins. When a man loves from the heart, the first thing he does is listen, not just with his ears, but with his entire being. He listens to the rhythm of her breath, the way her heartbeat syncs with his, and the unspoken words that dance in her eyes. He's not just present, he's absorbed. Every sigh, every whisper, every pause is a note in the symphony of their connection. This is love in its purest form, where silence speaks louder than words. Now, let's move to the second thing: touch. But not just any touch. This is a touch that lingers, that says, I see you, I feel you, you are mine, and I am yours. It's the brush of his fingertips against her skin, tracing invisible lines that only he can see. It's the way his hand cups her face, as if holding something infinitely precious. This touch isn't rushed. It's deliberate, a language of its own. It's the kind of touch that leaves a mark on the soul, not just the body. Third, he protects. Not in the way you might think. This isn't about knights and dragons. It's about creating a safe space where she can be her truest self. When a man loves from the heart, he becomes her sanctuary. He shields her from the chaos of the world, even if just for a moment. It's in the way he pulls her closer when the night feels too cold, or how he stands between her and the storm, even if the storm is just a bad day at work. This is love as a fortress, unyielding and steadfast. Fourth, he sacrifices. Love isn't always about grand gestures. Sometimes, it's the small sacrifices that mean the most. It's giving up the last slice of pizza because he knows it's her favorite. It's staying up late to listen to her dreams, even when he's exhausted. It's putting her needs above his own, not out of obligation, but because her happiness is his. This is love in action, quiet and unassuming, but powerful in its simplicity. Fifth, he cherishes. When a man loves from the heart, he sees her not just as she is, but as she could be. He cherishes her flaws, her quirks, the little things that make her unique. It's in the way he smiles when she laughs at her own jokes, or how he keeps the silly doodles she leaves on napkins. To him, she's not just a woman. She's a masterpiece, a work of art that he's lucky enough to hold in his hands. Sixth, he communicates. And I'm not talking about words here. When a man loves from the heart, his body becomes a language. It's in the way his eyes lock onto hers, speaking volumes without saying a word. It's in the way his hands move, telling her stories that words could never capture. This is love as a dialogue, a conversation that happens in the spaces between breaths. Seventh, he dreams. Love isn't just about the present, it's about the future. When a man loves from the heart, he dreams of a life with her. It's not just about where they'll go or what they'll do. It's about who they'll become together. He sees her in every sunrise, in every plan he makes, in every goal he sets. This is love as a promise, a vow that stretches beyond the here and now. Eighth, he respects. Respect is the foundation of love, and when a man loves from the heart, he honors her in every way. It's in the way he values her opinions, even when they differ from his own. It's in the way he supports her dreams, even if they take her away from him for a while. This is love as a partnership, where two people stand side by side, equal in every way. Ninth, he remembers. The little things, the big things, the moments that might seem insignificant to anyone else. He remembers the way she takes her coffee, the song that was playing on their first date, the way her eyes light up when she talks about her passions. These memories are his treasures, the pieces of her that he carries with him wherever he goes. This is love as a collection of moments, each one precious and irreplaceable. And finally, 10th, he stays. When a man loves from the heart, he doesn't walk away when things get tough. He stays, not out of obligation, but because he can't imagine being anywhere else. It's in the way he holds her hand during the storm, the way he stands by her side when the world feels like it's falling apart. This is love as a choice, a decision made every single day to be there, no matter what. So, there you have it, 10 things men do when they're making love from the heart. But this is just the beginning. If you want to dive deeper into the secrets of love, connection, and passion, click the link in the description. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's waiting for you there. Love is a story, and every story is worth telling. Until next time, keep your heart open and your soul ready for the magic that comes when love is real.